Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and tomorrow was the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza, so I just also want to remind you guys of the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy on Game Boy Advance. For anyone that don't have a Switch 2 and still wants to play some Donkey Kong games out there for older retro titles, here are some to show. So there's Donkey Kong Country 1. We have this showing Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong on the swing, so I do like the design, it's really good. So, as you notice, Donkey Kong Country 2, the sequel, is just the name of the game with the orange yellow background or something. Yeah, orange yellow, more or less. Yeah, of the background of the entire game, so that's pretty interesting there. But no characters there. And then we got Donkey Kong Country 3, the last of the trilogy on Game Boy Advance remade as well. And this one was all sky background pretty much. There's no Dixie Kong, no Kitty Kong, you get the idea. So as you can see, we got Donkey Kong Country 3 as part of the trilogy. Yep, I remember getting this from Museo de Videojuegos. Donkey Kong Country 2, got this from Neo Japan a while back. This one is in actual pretty good condition on the label and stuff. And then we have Donkey Kong Country 1. Yep, short, not so long after Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color came out. A few years later, this came out. I believe I got this from Power Up Games. So yeah, I got each of these games from a gaming store, as you can see here. These are the three games. Sorry if I'm blocking it, but it's kind of hard to hold it very well. But yeah, this is the trilogy that I wanted to show. Why there is no yellow cartridge on each of them? It would have been nice to have a yellow cartridge because Pokemon was still having colored cartridge at the time. But the Donkey Kong Country games is plain gray color cartridges and instead of yellow. Kind of weird, don't you think? Anyways, what do you think about the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on the Game Boy Advance? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoy Donkey Kong Bonanza for those that can afford it and can enjoy it. And if not, there's plenty of Donkey Kong games that I showed you that you could still enjoy today if you haven't. That's all I have to say. MacBook Gaming out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.